And welcome back one and all. My name is Eltimar and we are going to be continuing our Let's Play of Neverwinter Nights. Where we left off last time, we were talking to Arabeth, who has gone completely off the deep end. She's asking us about this cult that we're doing, so I've got some information.
Good news. What have you discovered?
There's Ganon's journal.
So the cult was responsible for stirring up the humanoids in the hills? You are to be commended for putting an end to that danger indeed. While this information you bring is incredibly valuable, it still does not tell us where the cult is based. We need that information if we are to strike at them. Fortunately, it does mention where more cultists may be found. Charwood and the Neverwinter Woods. Search those places perhaps for the information we seek.
Didn't I give you information about that?
Have you found any other information?
Not
Then
yet.
I wish you luck.
But we already did all that stuff.
A little bird has informed me that someone has actually won Mutaman's little contest. Such a person must be mighty and clever indeed, don't you agree?
I want to know about the other places I should search.
I will certainly tell you all I know about
Tell me about Luskan.
a city of pirates and base villainy. The city itself will be closed to you.
Oh, it's closed off, okay.
But it will be worth your while to go with me.
I think the one we have to go back to is Charwood. I think we have to kill that dude and take his journal. So let's go back south. I didn't really want to go kill him, but he's gone completely off his rocker. He was the one guy in the Charwood, if you remember, a long time ago. He said he had a secret he didn't want to tell anybody, and we couldn't pry it out of him because our persuade was too low. We gotta go find him and kill him and take his book. Hello, Miss Farmer's Wife. There are several videos on the internet I'm sure you are familiar with. Let's go deal with this small problem in the heart of the Charwood. It's only a little bit of a walk. Such grim music. Just makes you sound really intimidating and spooky, like something terrible is gonna happen, like dire wolf. Oh my god, it's a lot of dire wolves and a warg. Run away! I'm charging. Don't follow me. Oh, I didn't close the door in time. We just want to deal with this last person. I don't really want to fight more things. I want to move on with the rest of the game. If they follow me into the farmland, then we'll fight them. They all followed me here. That's not good. That hit none of them? Fine, we're gonna run. No we're not. We got some persuade now. Let's go see if we can't deal with this thing. Ow. Fine, we'll kill them all then. Kill the dire wolves first. I really want power attack. I'm gonna have to go heal. How much experience are we getting? 19 is not bad, I guess. Well, okay, we should probably go heal. Slightly annoyed that we're being chased by wolves. Alright, let's go see if we can hand in this quest yet. Pete O'Deal.
Greetings.
Didn't kill, speak with her. Persuading. Very well, then it might be against my better judgment, but I suppose I trust you. I assume the 300 gold we discussed is sufficient. Let's try and persuade. True, maybe the pelts aren't worth as much as I led you to believe. Here's 375 gold. It's all I have. Thank you. Thank you, sir. Excellent. We got some extra money out of it. An extra $75, and we got some experience. So, Pete O'Deal is happy with the deal. He's off to Port Last to get some more cows, so that's good for him. And we're going to go deeper into the Charwood, because we need to find that guy and kill him and take his journal so we know where to go. I think maybe the Charwood was supposed to be the last place we were supposed to head. But that is not what we did. Instead, we went everywhere else. Like, pretty much literally everywhere else. So I think we did the hardest place first. And then the second hardest place? Oh, damn it, there's more of these Alips around. Just leave me alone. I don't want to fight, I just want to go kill that one guy. I won't acknowledge your presence. I'm going by the age-old adage, if I can't see you, you can't see me. Ancient wisdom right there. I can't see you. Hope this guy's here, otherwise we're screwed. Oh, there he is. Hi. Do you have a journal on you? Thank you. And a heavy crossbow. We really should have done that a long time ago. It would have saved us some walking. Just like come in. One hit kill. Alright. Problem solved. Moving on. I wonder what this journal says. We should probably read it because we're going to give it to Lady Airbeth. So this says, I have killed them all, yet still they come, again and again. All of this, and yet I have to find the old one's precious artifact. I'm at the edge of my sanity, but I must press on. To return to Luskan's iron tower empty-handed is to tempt the wrath of our great leader Mogrim. True, it has been an honor to serve the cult of the Eye. If only I could have seen Neverwinter as it suffered. Instead, I'm stuck here in Charwood, too tired to carry on, yet too driven to turn away. Hush, here they come to be killed once more. The longer I stay here, the more I become like them, it seems. I doubt I'll ever see my home again. Which is true. He became a corpse instead, a corpsicle.
I am pleased. Have you yet discovered any new information on the cult?
You said I should ask you how you became a paladin.
I did say that, didn't I? Are you sure you wish to hear the tale? It is not an exciting one, and I would not wish to bore you.
Yeah, why not? Let's go.
As you wish. Do not complain later, however, if you find the tale does not live up to your expectations. I am, after all, no bard.
I know you're not.
Where should I begin? My family lived in a human village in the wild lands of the northern mountains, and I once longed for nothing more than to be a skilled hunter, as my father was. The village was destroyed when the orcs massed and attacked the southlands. My family was killed, though I survived.
So it's the most cliche adventuring introduction ever. Gotcha.
For years I thought of little but wreaking bloody vengeance upon the orcs. I stalked the crags with my bow, mercilessly killing all I crossed.
How did you become a paladin?
It was not an easy thing. My lust for vengeance consumed me. I was no better than the beasts I hunted, to be truthful. On the 5th winter of my hunt, I stalked an orc tribe deep into the spine of the world and encountered a blizzard so terrible I could do naught but camp and pray.
Okay.
The blizzard was merciless and lasted days, and as I lay dying in the snow and wind, I spotted a human man approaching. I thought I was mad. He was tall and strong, though I noticed he was missing his right hand. The cold did not seem to affect him, and he looked down at me kindly and picked me up from the snow without effort. I remembered nothing beyond that. When I awoke, I found myself at a small Ilmitary monastery near the city of Silvery Moon. The monks told me I had nearly died.
Who was the man that saved you? It was Tyr, wasn't it?
I thought that he was none other than an avatar of Tyr himself, the Lord of Justice. Though perhaps that is presumptuous of me.
Maybe a little bit.
Whoever he was, the Ilmitary monks had not seen him bring me, and I never saw him again. Or perhaps I should say, I never saw him in person.
Just in your mind, right? Late at night. Things are getting a little uncomfortable.
He came to me time and time again in my dreams for many months afterwards, telling me that my vengeance would bring no true justice. I refused him at first, determined to return to my bloody hunt. The dreams came more frequently, and the man grew more stern with me. The path lay elsewhere, I was told, and reluctantly I left the mountains and came to Neverwinter and entered the service of Tyr. The dreams never came again.
What happened then?
Tyr's clerics took me in, and over time I learned their ways and grew to admire the maimed god. I chose to champion justice instead as his paladin, and found peace at long last.
Tyr is missing one hand, and he is also missing his eyes. Justice is supposed to be blind and fair, or something like that.
My dedication saw me rise through the ranks, and it was much later that I encountered the young acolyte Fenthic, and knew that had found my true path at last.
Sorry, I didn't mean to sadden you.
Thank you. Thank you for listening to my tale. You have been a great comfort to me.
You're welcome.
I am glad that you have come to work for Lord Nasher. You have so many admirable qualities, he could not be better served.
Why, Erebeth, are you hitting on
I
me?
would be glad to call you a friend. Tia only knows that finding a friend in times like these is difficult enough. I hope you feel the same.
Does this mean we can go to bed soon?
I shall forget you said that, sir. Perhaps we should forget that I said anything either.
Sorry, I had to do that. Alright,
This
got
is
some
good
information.
news. What have you discovered?
Charwood, Cultist Journal.
The ramblings of a madman. One has to wonder what this cult hoped to achieve in that haunted place. This information confirms it then. The cult is located within Luskan. Excellent work. You have justified Lord Nasher's faith in you and more. You will need to get into Luskan and enter the host tower itself. Speak to Erin. Hopefully he will have some ideas on how you can go about this.
Will you be coming with me?
Both Erin and I will join you in Luskan, of course. Erin will be there to help you enter the tower. As for me, I have other plans.
What do you mean, what plans?
My plans are my own. You have your own mission to worry about.
You say one
Do
rude
not be
thing.
alarmed in any case. I have my orders just as you do. I will see you in Luskan.
I'll do my
Very
best.
well. Go and speak to Erin then.
I understand that you have found information pinpointing the cult within Luskan. That is good. I believe I have found a way inside the city.
Okay.
An old friend of mine is a sergeant who works the city gates. I have convinced him that the plague is no longer a threat, and as a favor, he has agreed to allow my agents and I into the city. I will give your description to him, so he will allow you entry. Erebeth and I shall be moving our base of operations to Luskan, so we will meet you there.
Very well.
Erebeth and I shall begin moving our base to the Temple of Tyr within Luskan. Once you get inside the city, meet us there.
Okay.
Remember to finish up any loose ends you have, and to take what companions and gear you need before going to Luskan. You will not be able to leave the city once you enter. Go then, and do what you must. I wish you success.
Thank you, sir. I wish you success as well. You have a very rich, smooth voice. Anyways, we are going to grab Tomy, because Tomy's going to come along with us to Luskan. He has not earned his eternal rest yet. And then we are going to... There's no equipment we need here. We're just going to go straight to Luskan. Let's see if there's better rings there and stuff like that to buy. We have 100,000 gold, so we have lots of money. And it is time to leave this place. We're pretty... I think we did most of the side quests anyways. We can't do the One Eve's Portal. We're not going to do the Druid Circle because we're not Druids and I just don't really want to. Gammon's Journal, we've done that. We searched for the cult, we already know that. And we can't do the portal and Solomon. Who cares about Solomon? Let's get out of here. It's time to go. We've done all the other quests. We have some sweet experience. We are 1,700 away from a level or so. And then we will grab level 13? 12. We'll be level 12 at that point. Really, boar? You're not even a dire boar. What are you hoping that's going to happen out of this encounter? Stupid boar. Alright. I think we're moving on to one of the semi-last areas of the game. I remember when this game first came out, I was so excited. I was a little bit disappointed in the party system, but still. I remember seeing my first of the sort of blocky, texturized swords, and I thought it was so cool. I was like, oh my god, I'm going to be a rogue, I'm going to be a warrior, I'm going to be a sword and board. It sounded so amazing, and it was, at the time, it was really cool, but the custom servers are the best part. They were hands down the best part of this game.
Hello.
I need to find the cult. Aaron mentioned something along those lines. Had plenty of questions about the wizards in the tower, too. Truth be told, the less I know about what you're up to, the better I'll feel. Do you want inside or not? Yep, let's go inside. Alright, the gates are open for you. Just remember, I can't let you back out once you're in. Make sure you have everything you need, you hear? I brought Tommy. He's my corpse in waiting. And we are here. There's some rogues. Whoa, there are were-rats.
You'll find.
That'll teach you. Getting some free experience off of this as well. Alright, Gregor, who are you? And why are you under attack?
I greet you.
Thank you for your assistance. I'm not going to talk like that. Bloody creatures seem to be everywhere now. My advice is to stay off the streets, like most everybody else. Who are you? Name's Gregor. I was hired by the brothel here to try and keep some of the worst elements roaming the city from making their way to our doorstep. What brothel? Mrs. Bella's, of course. On the island here, Kurth and Barum both have interest in keeping it open, but there are enough vandals and thieves about regardless. That's really all I have to ask. I don't really have any other questions for him. Good job on that fight, by the way. What store is this? This is the Cutlass, which is either a weapon store or a tavern. It's a tavern. It's definitely a tavern. Alright, let's go talk to Londa. She's a named person.
I beg you to leave me be. I have nothing to say and nothing left to steal, I assure you.
Who are you? I am, or rather was, the Countess Londa Whitesnow. That means nothing anymore. Now I'm nearly Londa. What happened? I see you intend to be persistent. Very well, you wish to know what is wrong? I shall tell you, though my story is not a unique one. Here. That evil man, High Captain Barum, invaded our home with his soldiers. He desired all our wealth, to pay for his army and his war, no doubt. My husband objected, naturally. Without even a thought, Barum, he cut my husband down, murdered him. I still remember his laughter as he took my children, all 9 of them, and he turned me out of my home. Once he was done with it, he burned it to the ground. Wow, it's grim. Now my husband is dead, and that fiend holds my children. I know nothing of their fate, and I have nothing left and nowhere to turn. That is my tale, sir. That's very sad. Aye, it is very sad. I would do anything to have my children back, but Barum will not even see me, and no one can help. Maybe I can help. Could you? I would give anything to have my children saved from that fiend, or at least know that they're all right. I could reward you. I have no coin here, but my husband has some saved. I know where it is, and I could tell you. It would be enough, I think. All right. I'm glad to hear it. Have you any questions? Where is Barum? His men once had a base in the slums, but that was burnt down more than a month ago, as the war in the streets went on. Where he has gone since, I simply do not know. Some people say he lives in the sewers now, but I truly hope not. Okay, well, I'll deal with that. Just take some of these children. They're all refugees. They need a mom. Anybody else in here? Any loot in here? No loot. Maybe loot. Nice. Someone's Alexandrite. Thank you very much. Robbing from refugees. Always good. And it's not like I'm seizing refugees' property so that we can fund, keeping them in the country like some countries do. We are just flat out stealing their stuff because they're not in our country or land or whatever. Elwind.
Hello there.
Who are you? Oh, I guess my name is Elwind? Why do you want to know? I am called Eltimar. Pleased to meet you. Thank you, Eltimar. Please, this is such a terrible day. Is there something you wanted of me? What's so terrible about today? My sister, dear Evane, is being held by Captain Kurth, the most powerful of the High Captains fighting for control of the city. I have paid him a fortune in ransom, begged him even to release her, but he refuses. There is no authority for me to turn to. Kurth does as he pleases. I fear I shall never see her again. Well, I could rescue her. What would the reward be like? Kurth and his men took most of my wealth for their own use, but I still have some of it. I would gladly give all I own for Evane's safe return. All of it. Alright, where's she being held, do you know? Kurth once had a tower not far from here, but it was burnt down in the recent fighting. My Evane could be dead, and if not, she is where Kurth has moved to. Some say his bloody hands have taken over the West Harbour district, walled it off from the rest of the city. If so, I have no clue how one might reach her. My sister has some skill with magic. I would have hoped it would allow her to escape Kurth on her own, but that doesn't appear to be the case. Well, I could rescue her for you. You do seem like one who knows his way with a sword. I do not wish to endanger Evane further, but oh, if there's a chance for her rescue, I have been told in your cursed ruined tower there's a gap in the wall which may lead to the West Harbor. I have been too frightened to try it, but perhaps you could attempt it. Here, I'm giving you a ring that belongs to Evane. If you find her, she will likely be so frightened. This will let her know that I've sent you. Perhaps it will help. Alright. I'll do what I can. I feel bad for the dude. This is unjust, or not unjust, this is unlawful. We may be evil, but we stand by laws, damn it. There was a ransom, it was paid, should have been released. That is lawful evil. We are not some sort of neutral evil scum here, or chaotic evil. We are lawful evil. We do the laws, other than stealing things, because that's fine. Who the hell is Lady Jadale? Alright, Lady Jadale.
Welcome to my home. Is there something I can do for you?
You have some very pretty man-boy guards. Can I ask you some questions? You came into my house to question me. Alright, go ahead. Do you know of any cultists in the city? Well, a good lady, a friend of mine once started to start a cultist soon once. Does that count? Who are you? I'm the Lady Jadale. My husband is out of the city right now. However, is there something I can do for you? What's going on in Luskan? I really don't know. It's all such a big mess. My husband had to go out of town on business when it started. I'm sure he'll explain to me when he gets back. Okay. There's really nothing that you can say that I need, so I'm gonna open your door. And that's not a euphemism.
It's done.
There's nothing in your room. What a joke. You don't keep any sweet belongings in your thing? Wait, am I locking this thing? Let's not lock it. Let's just open it. 18 bucks. I don't want to lock the chest. That'd be silly. There's also books and another chest. Let's take this chest too.
Okay, dokie.
We're unlocking. Here we go. $30. Book pile. Here we go. What's this? This is nothing. Okay. That was slightly disappointing. Moving on then. We're at 22 minutes. We're going to do this for a little bit longer. Then I'm going to take a little break until tomorrow morning probably. Get some other stuff done. Let these 2 videos encode that I did tonight, because it takes goddamn forever for them to do that ever since I upped the FPS and bit rates so that it doesn't look choppy at all on the recordings, which is good. There was some weird chopping before, but I'm glad that it seems to have panned out. What's in here, I wonder? A slum building. There's literally just a trap and some barrels. Okay. That's really it. That was pretty easy. Not a whole lot in terms of loot. Okay, here's my problem with that dude defending that bridge. As of right now, this very second. He's defending this bridge, right, against ne'er-do-wells, so they can't get to the brothel here. But it's the only bridge from the main gates into the other parts of the city. So, he's being a huge dick. What if those rogues just wanted to wander across into the other part of town? What an asshole. Mercantile store, you say? Well, I mean, let's get involved.
You'll find your death here! You'll find your death here!
Alright, we'll just fight. We need to kill that one. Gotta get the killing blows. No, we missed some experience.
Better than you have fallen before me!
Oh, we should have helped the rats, apparently.
Better than you have fallen before me!
Get rid of that. Do another whirlwind attack.
Better than you have fallen before me!
And again.
My hand!
I'm not standing in anybody's way. I'm just killing everyone indiscriminately. There's more rats coming at us. This is prime whirlwind location. That's what I'm talking about. Tommy, what are you doing? Do something useful. Sure, drink a potion. waste our money. Nice. One more to kill. Two more to kill, really. That was a big fight. We got into quite the brawl there. Totally worth it for the experience, though. There are a lot of bodies just, like, staked in the middle of the town. That's really messed up. Alright, let's take a look around for loot. There's at least a couple of things that dropped. A water deep post or a book, and $9. Now, where's the general store here? There's a mercantile store. Oh, a Runehammer smithy. Let's go to there. What the frick?
You will not survive!
Stop attacking my companion. Only I can kill him. And that's usually by traps. I need him to survive until that point. So the Runehammer smithy is this one? Looks like it. What do you sell? Finest armories. What do you have? Alright, here we go. What does he have? Brawler's swordsman belt. What does that do? Slashing resistance plus 20. That's actually really nice. Gauntlets of ogre power are good, but not as good as what we're currently using. It's only plus 2 strength. Our belt is hill giant strength, and it's hill giant strength. That's plus 3. Boots of striding would actually be kind of nice, but I think we have boots of reflexes. Our striding better though. Striding would give us 1 hit point per level, so it would give us 13 hit points. Might be worth it. Armor of the stars, you say? Plus 3 armor. No armor, base armor class though. It's not really good for us. But maybe Horus re-armor is? Plus 3. No, it's not. I lied. It's just bad. Mithril splint, you say? Plus 4 armor class. Oh, right. Yeah. I remember what it does. It's just not very good for us. Scythe, normal. No magic on it at all. Scythe plus 1, and nothing of value for us. Kind of a disappointing trip to the smithy, but does he have any rings and stuff? Maybe. Nope, not really. Let's go to the mercantile store, see if there's anything there. There's always the possibility that the...
No can do.
Whatever, there's a main door. We'll just go to the... Oops, I hit the button again. Hit the tilde key. Who are you? I don't really want to talk to you just yet. Can I see your merchandise? Let's take a look. What do you have for rings? What's that one do? Oh, lore, right. I'm guessing we should have bought that ring back in the other place. It's looking kind of grim and... Ooh, what's that? That's pretty. Oh, it's nothing good. There's different colored cloaks. Alright, what do you have? Let me see what you have. Not a whole lot that I want. Do you have anything good for weapons? Nope. Do you have anything good for cloaks? Not really. Okay. So we're kind of SOL on junk here. And it's going to be the end of our video anyways. We'll continue exploring Luskan in the next video. See if we can't get ourselves in a little bit more trouble, like right now, before we end the video. And it's almost dead. 40 experience for that. That was pretty great. Alright, let's save here. Like always, if you guys have any suggestions or comments, please leave them below. Otherwise, I'll see you guys next time.